Video marketing strategies. That's what today is going to be all about. And if you own or if you run a business, video marketing is really the hottest trend anywhere today. I'm going to show you some things with video marketing that I personally get excited about. We use it every single day in our marketing agency, and we have really ramped up our usage of video marketing. I'm going to show you some examples on how we are getting a massive bang for our buck, literally for pennies, and I kid you not, on massive views and results that we're able to get with video. So follow along. I'm going to show you exactly what video marketing strategy is like in 2020 and beyond, why it's growing, why it's pivoting, and why everybody should be using it. So let's start off with the fact that television advertising is absolutely expensive, right? $115,000 is about the typical 2019 fee for a 30-second spot. If you're going for Super Bowl, it'd be $5.25 million for a 30-second spot, people. Now, this is 30 seconds of broad marketing. You are not able to hone in on your audiences, and you spend a lot of money. When you're running ads on TV, you're just really just taking genres of TV. That living room where it's being watched can be filled with 80-year-olds, 50-year-olds, 20-year-olds, and 5-year-olds. It can be filled with people from different interests, different ranges, and a very small fraction of people are actually going to be interested in your ads. However, do TV commercials work? Yes, they work extremely well. If not, you wouldn't have people paying $115,000 for every 30 seconds or $5 million for 30 seconds of usage. Now, imagine that you could take TV advertising and you can literally hyper-target people who are in the market, who are interested in a product or a service. You can literally have every view be right in front of very valuable eyeballs, and you can get dramatically far better results with the targeting, with audiences, with interests. So it's really the way to go for sure, is being able to use video, but not on regular traditional TV, unless you have really great budgets. I mean, there's a place for it. But if you're an average business who maybe is not in the TV commercial genre, then what I recommend is that you start looking at different alternatives. My favorite, number one, over everything, is YouTube. YouTube video, we are crushing it with video views at 1 penny. And there's some great value in it, because at 1 penny, for people to be able to watch your videos, they're getting awareness. They're becoming aware of your brand. And what we'll do is we'll drive brand recognition in a marketplace by being able to see the videos, to be able to engage with the videos. And it is a really, really powerful thing to be able to use. So would you rather pay 115 grand, 138 grand, 150, 200 grand for a commercial, or would you rather just pay a penny per view? If I were to ask any 8-year-old in the world, which one makes more sense, pay 138 grand or pay a penny obviously is going to win, right? It's very common sense. And so, the best video YouTube format, I get asked all the time, is, what is the best, YouTube format? Well, first of all, think about YouTube. YouTube is very different from Facebook. It's very different from TikTok, right? People go to TikTok to be entertained. They want a short, funny video. People go to Facebook to connect with their friends. And so if you're going to be, running video there, you've got to be able to use interruption advertising. You've got to be able to distract them from what they're doing to draw them into something else. But on YouTube is awesome because it is the only channel that is 100% derived from intent-based. People go to YouTube to find out how to. And whatever industry that you're in, there is certain how-tos where people want to learn about that information. And so you can find those targets. Now, take a look at your audience and how do you want to get a message to them? How do you want to position your brand? Do you want to use informational videos? They work extremely well on YouTube. Or do you want to, for example, use humor? And humor works really well too, and you're able to mix it up with different varieties and different styles of videos. But it is so powerful what you're able to do with it. There has been a massive increase recently after coronavirus, people coming home, working, from home. 178% increase of people, being online, consuming videos. Not 100% increase, like doubling, 178% increase just during the coronavirus transition. We had Zoom just become an absolute phenomenon that people started discovering how to be able to do online conferencing. More and more people are just staying home. It means that more people are online, more people are consuming video, and more people are using Google, which by the way owns YouTube. And so the opportunities for video marketing, honestly, at 1 billion with a B, billion views per day of YouTube videos, there's a massive opportunity to put your product or your service in front of anybody that you could possibly imagine on the planet. And so I'm going to give you an example. This is a plumbing client that we are running a series of different videos. And these particular videos, if you'll just watch this is so cool. This is a last 7 days. During the last 7 days, what we've done is we've had on these videos, I think we have 3 different videos. So on these 3 videos, just to give you an idea, we have had 104,000 views on these videos, 171,000 impressions. Now, this is what you're looking for when you're running YouTube video ads. One of the key matrices that we watch, because not just any video is going to work, you want to watch numbers, is what is the view rate. If you're getting more than a 40% view rate, you are knocking it out of the park. Now, in this case, we're getting a 60% view rate across the board. And you could tell right here, this one's doing 59% and this is 69%. So we know that this one right here is winning. And what we'll do is we'll start learning what kind of videos our audiences are interested in. And we'll start making more videos just like that one right there. So this one right here is our winner, right now. And so if you look at our impressions to views, now there's a second number I want you to start paying attention to. And that is percentage. How many people are playing it to 50, 75, and 100%. And if you have got over, say, 40% as well too, that are playing to 100%, you are knocking it out of the park. We are getting across the board 61%. And again, look at my best video. Not only do I have the highest view rate, but I have people sticking around watching it to the end. It is a winner. The better performance that you can have here, you're going to be rewarded by YouTube. Check out my cost per view. 1 penny, 1 penny, 1 penny. So we spent in the last week a total of $522 on our videos. Let me verify. Yep, we spent I'm catching up here, $522 on these videos in the last week. Out of that, we got 104,000 views for that. In addition, right, not just are we trying we want to get views, right? We want brand awareness. We want people hearing the name over and over again, just like a TV ad. So whenever they need us, they're going to think about us. But in addition to that, we got 284 clicks. People coming from the videos to the website, 284. So if you figure we spent $522, we got 284 clicks. That means we're getting clicks for about $2, folks. Less than $2, $1 something. You can't get that in a competitive industry like a plumbing industry. You're not going to get $2 clicks anywheres. I mean, clicks on the average are running $35, $45, $50 per click, and we're getting them for $2. So that's the power of video. You can do so much with video. Now, here's the key though. I've told you that I'm going to give you a video marketing strategy, right? So we've walked through the importance, how affordable it is, the numbers to be able to watch. Now, here's the other thing. You don't just stop here. It's not just about running videos. That's the beginning. Once you've got your numbers in play, you find what people are interested in. You can tell by the engagement. You produce more videos like that, and you're getting your views down to a penny. Then what you want to do is you want to really start measuring what people are doing with those. And so what we do is we use a scorecard. And if you guys are interested, just go ahead and message me. Say, hey, I'm interested in a scorecard. You can email me, and I will email you our scoring system. And the scorecard, what it do is we give points to people. So first of all is if they're watching the videos to 75%, they're interested. Nobody watches your YouTube video to 75% unless they're interested. So they get so many points for that. If they click through, they get points for that. When they get to the website, depending on how long they stay on the website, over 1 minute, over 2 minutes, over 3 minutes, the longer that they stay, they wind up with a different, higher score, right? Are they watching any videos while they're on the website? How many pages are they visiting? And so say somebody that watches video to 100%, they click through, they're on our website for more than 2 minutes, they've watched a video on the website, they've scrolled through 3 different pages. That is a very hot prospect. Now remember that the average website will convert at 2 to 3%, which means 97% of people are looky-loos. They come, they kind of get their information, and they say, I'll get back to that later on. But the fact is, they get distracted in life. Life happens, right? Kids, work, picking them up at soccer practice, making dinner, just life in general. And so what we do to increase our profitability and our lead generation, we will take those that scored at the highest levels and we will retarget them like nobody's business. The first thing that we do is we run a very heavy banner ads. So they hit our page and we're not wasting money with the low scores. We want them all to sift on by. We are isolating with our scoring system the best, hottest prospects. And then what we'll do is we will take a certain period of time depending on the buying cycle, and they will be seeing our banner ads on the top, on the side, everywhere that they go. The second place that we use is Gmail ads. So they got the banner ads in Gmail. And then the third thing that we do is we hit them heavily with YouTube videos. So we have a new series of videos that will follow that will all designed to have this omnipresence, right? You look like this big fish in a small pond, and your videos and your ads are showing up everywhere. And what it does is just brings them right back to you so that they can purchase from you. That, my friends, is the ultimate video marketing strategy that works. It works in any business, and all you have to do is you just have to follow the steps to literally create this kind of a video funnel, and you'll see it pay off for you. So with that, guys, I wish you a lot of luck. I hope that your video strategy works really, really great for you. And if you find any of these things working for you, man, message me. Let me know. I love hearing success stories, especially when it comes to Google Ads or video marketing. And if you have any questions, just type them in below, and I'll be glad to respond to you. If you have an interest in any type of videos in general that you'd like me to do, let me know. I'd love to hear your feedback. And so what I'd like you to do as well, too, is 2 last things. Is if you liked what you saw here today and you found it of value, like it below. But then this button right here, I've got a subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, and then that way you'll be alerted when I've got new video content coming out. And that's it for now. Till next time.